We'll do them 1 minute at a time, and then we'll have 30-minute rest, and then they'll repeat. So we'll repeat the sequence 3 times, and we'll start with a little bit of breathing, a little bit of a warm up, and with a little bit of a cool down, a little bit of breathing. And just remember to listen to yourself as you're moving. So make sure that you're breathing okay, you know, that you're getting the level of intensity that you prefer today. You can always intensify it, so I can give you options for increasing the intensity as well as options for decreasing the intensity. So just do what feels good to all of you today. And before we begin, do you have any questions for me? Are we good? Y'all look ready to go. Okay, so let's do it. I invite you just to get comfortable. I'm going to join you back here in my chair. So just make sure you have some room to move your arms around. And we're going to start with just a little bit of breathing, just checking in. It's always good to get an idea of just what your baseline is today. And it's always a nice idea before we exercise and move and work out just to get ourselves grounded in the present moment. So maybe if you're feeling kind of distracted by the events of today, the activity of your mind, just give it a moment to become a little quieter, a little more settled, becoming grounded in your seat. And just take a moment to notice what's around you. Maybe even look around and make sure there's nothing in your way as you move today. And just seeing what's around you is a great way to bring yourself into the present moment. And then notice your breath here. Are you breathing deeply or is it kind of shallow? And you don't have to increase your breath or change your breath at this moment, but just simply observe. Notice the rhythm of your breath. Does it feel easier to breathe in or to breathe out? And where in your body do you feel the breath? So can you feel it in your belly? Do you feel it in your chest? Anywhere else? And then just see if you can simply begin to match the length of your inhale and the length of your exhale. So if it's comfortable for you to breathe in to a count of 4, see if you can also breathe out to a count of 4. And you adjust this number as needed. Maybe 3 is more comfortable, maybe 5 is more comfortable. And as you inhale, allow your belly to expand as if you're blowing into a balloon. Allow your ribs to open and expand in all directions. And exhale, releasing all of that breath out, letting it all go, feeling your belly connecting to your core. And just another couple of moments here, just simply breathing and remembering what we've discussed in the past, that when we're really fully breathing, we're able to tap into our core using our abdominal muscles, our deeper core muscles around the spine and the pelvis. So we want to warm up and wake up these muscles in preparation for our workout today. Inhaling, expanding. Exhaling, connecting to that deep inner core strength, releasing and squeezing the breath out. And now we're just going to begin to wake up the body and just start to move the shoulders, circling the shoulders around. And let your breath just continue to flow at a nice, easy rhythm and tempo. And start to warm up your elbows, and just circling those elbows around. Maybe you want to straighten and flex the elbows, whatever feels good to you. Stretching and reaching, extending away from you. Just nice and organic here. So you just move in ways that feel good. What needs to be released? And then bring this awareness into wrists and just gently circling the wrists. You can circle the wrists low. You can circle the wrists high. You can circle the wrists all around. And then give your fingers a wiggle, just wiggling the fingers, little creepy crawly fingers. And same thing here, you can reach up into the air with creepy crawly fingers. You can let those creepy crawly fingers float down and all around you. And just getting the whole body moving as you awaken the hands, the wrists, the arms, the shoulders. And then what other joints can you find? Maybe your jaw joint, opening and closing your mouth. Maybe the joints in your spine by rolling the shoulders and looking around the room. Whatever you feel you can awaken and mobilize. And then we're going to take a deep breath in and just squeeze everything, tensing all the muscles in your body all at once as you breathe in. And exhale, release all that tension and let it go. And we'll do that again, just tensing all the muscles that you can find, breathing into your belly, expanding into your ribs, your chest. As we squeeze muscles, we are warming up the muscles. And exhale, and as we release and let go, we're letting go of tension. And let's do that once more. Inhale, tense and squeeze. Even your face, don't forget to squeeze the muscles of your face, your shoulders, your hands. Breathing in. Exhale, release, let it go. And now just a little shake, just kind of shake everything out here. Shaking is a great way to bring blood flow and energy into the body. You can shake your head, shake your hands, shake your shoulders. Good. All right. So now we're just going to keep warming up the body here with some simple rows. We're just going to begin to row our boat within your range of motion. So I'm leaning forward here. You can lean forward too, or you can keep this more upright through the spine, warming up the shoulders, the arms, the elbows. So you decide what works for you. We're rowing forward. And then let's row backward. Good, y'all. You're doing so good. All right, now we're going to row back or side to side, taking that oar behind us, starting to warm up the core a little bit more here. Good. We have about a minute and a half of this warm up. We're going to keep on going. Let's come back to our rows. Let's row forward. And let's row backward. And again, your range, listening to your body, your tempo. You can do this slower than me. You can do this quicker than me. All right, let's row side to side. Good. All right, now we're going to do a little jump rope here. So grabbing your jump rope on either side, warming up those arms and shoulders, back muscles, keeping the spine long. And go the other way. I don't think anybody could actually jump rope this fast. Maybe they could. Maybe Muhammad Ali. And we'll go the other way. Feel your heart rate. Notice your breath. And go the opposite way. All right, so now some wacky jacks here. So wacky jacks, we're bringing one elbow down and the other. And just working your range, right? So maybe one side, maybe the other side, maybe both sides. So you decide what works best for you. I'm going sort of at a medium tempo, just getting warmed up here. You should start to feel this in your waist. Good. Can always rest when needed. Okay, so listen to your body. And let's just take a 3-minute rest here, collect your breath. All right, now we're going to have some punches. We can start with some punches to the front. Pulling the elbow behind you. So you punch forward with the fist, pull the elbow back. It's like springs, spring loaded. You can take it faster. Good. You can take it across the body, across. You get a little twist going here. And you decide how far you want to reach the fist out. Does not have to be a full extension through the arm. You decide what works better in your body. Good. We can do some up punches. Punch it up. Punch it up. Good. All right. Let's take a moment. Now you can pretend that you have weights in your hands. If you want to use weights, you can always use weights here, but they're not always necessary. We're going to do a reach and row. So here you're going to reach to your height, bring it down, and then leaning forward to your level and pull it in. So it's reach, pull, down, and pull. It's a reach and row. Reach and row. So I'll do this at a medium tempo. Now there's ways to adapt this. You can always work with one arm. Right. You can have full extension to the sky or half extension, keeping that elbow bent. Okay. All right, it's time to chop wood now. So we're going to grab that axe and we're going to chop that wood down across the body, up and down, up and down. Once we've done 30 seconds on this side, we're going to move to the other side for 30 seconds on the other side. Last one here. Good. Let's move to the other side, across the body. You can always stop and rest as needed. You can hold on to the hands, keeping the hands together, linked together, or hold on to an arm. Good. All right, now we have what I call genie twist. Remember, I dream of Jeannie. We're going to hold on to our elbows here, and we're going to do little twists here, dropping the elbow back down towards the waist and the hip. Little genie twist. It's like a little spiral. You're going to feel this in your core. It might take a little bit of practice to get this moving. So you find your way. Little spiral, little twist. Use your breath. Make sure you're breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Y'all look so good. Got this nice little rhythm going. Good. All right, we got 10 more seconds coming up. You can always do this faster if you want to. So you listen to your body, do what's right. All right. And now we're going to rest. So just take a moment here. We're going to rest for 30 seconds. Just check in with yourself. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest exertion, where might you be right now? If you want to just kind of move your body a little bit, come back to the movement of the joints, wiggle the fingers, and get ready to start again with some wacky jacks. So here we go, elbow to hip, elbow to hip. Your body's way. So you maybe can even have the elbows and the arms closer in towards the body. Your fingers can be spread or your fingers can be in a fist, somewhere in between. Sometimes we can use claw fingers and that helps to strengthen those fingers, activating the joints. All right, we're almost there. You're doing great. You can speed it up if you want to. You can slow it down if you want to, as long as you're breathing and you're listening to your body. We got 7 seconds. Good job, y'all. All right, I think we're going to feel this tomorrow. Let's do some punches, back to our punches. And again, you can do fast punches with a full extension. You can do short, quick punches, little speed punches here, right? I'm just going to give you all kinds of suggestions. You can throw a punch across the body. If you want to get your heart rate up more, then you want to move a little faster. Varying your punches, you can punch upward. If you're finding that you're out of breath, then take slow punches, right? So you vary the speed and the intensity for the workout that you need today. Good. 5 more seconds. Shh. Make sure you're breathing. All right, we've got rows and reaches. So we're going to reach and row, reach and row. You're going to reach to your level and you're going to row to your level. Elbows in and reach down, elbows in, reach up. Elbows in each time in between. It's going to activate the muscles of the shoulders, the shoulder girdle, our deltoids, the upper back muscles and the core. So we're getting a lot out of this little move here. You can speed it up if you want to. You can slow it down if you want to. Make sure you're breathing, and it's time to chop wood. Cross the body. I'm going just at a steady tempo, a tempo that's working for me right now. You can slow it down, really break it down so you can feel that motion. or you can speed it up. All right, let's move to the other side, chopping that wood. It helps you use sound effects even. That gets your breath moving. Oh my gosh, we're almost there. We got 5 more seconds. Y'all are doing great. You're doing so good. Make sure you're breathing. All right, here's our Genie twists. I dream of Genie. Here we go. It's almost like you're making figure eights. We're getting these external oblique muscles, core muscles that wrap really around the body from the ribs to the pelvis. They help support our spine. Good. And again, I'm going at sort of a medium tempo. You can speed it up, right? As long as it feels good to you and you're in control of the movement, you can speed it up to any tempo you like. 5 more seconds. All right, now we're going to rest. Take a moment. You can sigh that breath out. If you need a sip of water, take a sip of water. Just use this time to reset. It's good for our muscles to reset. All right, how we doing? Everybody okay? Give me a thumbs up if you're okay. We good? Okay, awesome. Here we go. Wacky jacks. Woo, here it comes. Good, good, good. All right. Remember, your fingers can be spread wide or your hands can be in a fist, somewhere in between. Okay, if one arm wants to take the lead, you can work with one arm. Right, so do what works in your body. If you need to help the arms move, give it a little bit of assistance. Good. Back and forth. We got 10 more seconds. All right, here we go. Get ready for our punches. We're going to punch. So we've got front punches. You can do speed punches. You can go faster. Right, you can go slower. You decide what your body needs in this moment, not based on what you did last time, but what you feel right now, what you sense your body needs. I've got cross punches. Good, you can have up punches. You can have down punches. Good, so you mix it up, whatever you enjoy out of these punches. All right, we've got our reach and row. Reach and row. A little forward lean if you're able to. Listening to your body, moving in the tempo that works for you. When you pull those elbows back, we're activating the triceps. Good. You can work with one arm. You can give that arm some assistance. So notice what works for your body. Listening to your body and honoring what it can do today. All right, now we've got some wood chopping to do. Here we go. Nice, smooth, even rhythm. All right, get ready to change. Other side. Good, y'all, you're doing so good. I can tell you've been practicing these moves. All right, we've got 7 seconds left. All right, I dream of Jeannie, little Jeannie twists. Good, good, good. Y'all are doing so great. These are kind of hard after we've done them several times through. Got 30 seconds left. Now remember, you can always rest at any time. Listen to your body. Make sure you're breathing, present with what you're doing, aware of what you're sensing. All right, 3 more seconds. All right, now we're going to take a moment to rest, 30 seconds rest. And I'm just going to reset this clock a moment because I think we can do another round. All right, 10 seconds. And here we are with our wacky jacks. Now you can take these a little bit slower. All these muscles are being used now. They might feel a little more fatigued this time around. Or if you want this to really be a workout, you can take it faster. Our last chance to really work it out here. I'm definitely feeling it. I think I'm going to do one arm. Good. Ten more seconds. 5 more seconds. All right, punches, here we go. So I'm going to offer suggestions. You can do the punches that work for you. You can follow me, punching to the front, punch across the body, your speed, your tempo, using your eyes, looking. You can punch it up. You can do one arm. A little speed, boxing, stirring it up. Good. I see your smiles. It's so good to see smiles. I think it makes the workout easier. All right, we're going to reach and row. Your tempo, your speed. You can do one arm. You can switch sides, or one side or both sides at the same time, Whatever works for you. Good. Knowing that you're getting stronger, building stamina, your core is getting stronger, your arms are getting stronger. 3 more seconds. All right, we're going to chop some wood. Almost there. Are you breathing? Check and see. 30 seconds. So we're going to move to the other side. I'm feeling it for sure. All right, we got 10 more seconds. Make sure you're breathing, check in. You're doing so good. And already it's time for our genie twists. Again, your tempo, your speed, doing what works for you. Good, 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 good. Boy, that's a long 30 seconds. We're almost there. We got 25 more to go, 20 more to go. Woo. All right, almost there. Almost there. Keep on breathing. Breathing is the most important part of all of these exercises. As long as you're breathing, you're activating your core, improving circulation. All right, and let's rest. Breathing here. Just noticing. You can take a sip of water if you need to. All right, so now we're just going to have sort of similar exercises, but working towards cooling down. Again, if you want to keep working at a higher intensity, you certainly can. So we're just going to start to reach some little side stretches here, reaching towards the ground. If you feel a little wobbly, keep your hands close to your chair. You can work with one side only. Or both sides, you decide. Good, we've got 20 more seconds. Good. And now instead of our punches, we're going to do some blocks. This is kind of a review from our last sessions together. So let's do an out block with our elbows in. We're going to block and pull back. So it's like you're rubbing your belly and block something coming from the side and pull back. The arm stays really close to the body. So you just find that motion, just play with this. Now this can be a little more dynamic if you want it to be. If you really want more intensity before we're done, you can take it faster. If you want this to be more of a mobility exercise, then just take it slower. So you decide what works best for you. We're just taking that forearm out. It's a Taekwondo block. Something's coming at us from the side, and we're going to block it before it gets too close. Good. Good. All right. So let's bring our elbows, holding on to our elbows again. We're just going to lift the elbows up and down, lifting up and down. Now you can add a little resistance by pressing the elbows into the hands and the hands into the elbows. Just see if that works for you. Working on those deltoids, the front deltoid muscles that keep our shoulders healthy. Good. And now let go of your elbows, but keep your elbows bent. And you're going to have your forearms to either side of your body. And we'll lift our elbows, forearms, and hands up and squeeze. Lift up and squeeze. Good. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it in. Good. And again, you can take this faster or keep it slow at a slower rhythm. So you decide what works in your body. All right. And now elbows are in. Lean a little bit forward if you can and extend the hands behind you and bend. So press back and bend. A little activation here and these triceps. You can always do one arm. And you really want to activate here, moving with that conscious awareness. Even if we're not holding on to weights, we can squeeze the hands if you're able to, or claw hands, activating the hands, the fingers, the wrists. All right, now we're going to have a little pulse. So not bending all the way in, but we're going to take it out and have a little pulse. So you're not really bending in yet. You're just pressing back, 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 activating those triceps. Those are the hardest muscles to activate and to strengthen. It can take a lot of practice and awareness. So just do what you can. And now slow it down again. Slow it down. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Good. All right. Now we're going to rest for a moment. Just take a moment, check in with your body, check in with your breath. All right. And just start to wiggle the fingers again. Circle your shoulders. This is our little cool downs. We just want to get everything moving, keeping it moving, working into the joints that we were strengthening today. Just let them circle and kind of dance around organically, circling shoulders, circling wrists. Good. Wiggling fingers. You can wiggle your fingers high. You can wiggle your fingers out. Good. And let's just do a little row. This can be slower or it can be at a quicker pace or tempo. You decide. Rowing forward, rowing backward. Good. We're going to row side to side. I always want to sing that song, row, row, row your boat when I do this. Good. And let's do that one more time. So we'll cycle forward, rowing forward. Nice and smooth, as smoothly as you can, and then go the opposite way. All right, and now let's row back. Good job. All right, so last set. And we'll come to rest. Check in with your breath. Maybe sigh that breath out, recenter yourself. We'll inhale, tense and squeeze all the muscles, breathing in, breathing in. Every time you squeeze muscle to bone, you're strengthening those muscles, you're strengthening those bones. And exhale, release all that breath out. You're also helping to regulate your nervous system here. We'll inhale and tense and squeeze again, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in. And exhale, release, let it all go. Then one more time, inhale, tense and squeeze everything, including the face. And exhale and release. And give everything a little shake. Shake it all up. Anything that feels tight or tense, just give it a nice little shake. Let it vibrate. Let it wiggle. Can shake out the head a little bit. Can shake the hands high. Can shake the hands low. Can shake it all around you. Good. All right, and now just a fun little cool down here. We're going to do a little front row orchestra. So putting on our imagination. Sorry if you hear that train. We're going to play some instruments here. So pretend that you are in a jazz band and pick an instrument to play. So maybe you're playing the clarinet, or maybe you're playing the trombone. Maybe there's an instrument that you played when you were a child. You can recall how it felt to play that instrument. All right, so you can follow me. You can play your own instrument. We've got pianos and organs. We've got guitars. You want to get the whole body into it. If you watch people play music, they get that whole body into playing whatever it is their instrument is. All right, and whatever you do on one side, see if you can do it on the other side, maybe a different way. All of this is so good for the brain to recall, to imagine, to pretend, and to move the body. Maybe little bongo drums. Yeah, I see some flutes there. Flutes are fun to play. A little flute. I always wanted to play the flute. Actually, I wanted to play the drums, but I got a clarinet instead. Try to do it in many different ways. We're almost there. We're going to move into a stretch in just 30 more seconds. Good. If you've left any instruments out, now's your time to play. All right, so let that go. And again, come back to those juicy joints, circling, releasing, moving in your own body's way. Good. And now just a little release here for the wrist. You can release the wrist just by drawing the fingers in towards you. The arm can be extended in front of you, or it can be a little bit lower. Just find a distance that works for you. Squeezing those hands works all of those muscles through the wrists, the forearms, to the elbow. Maybe stretch the other way with the palm outward. Then breathe into your stretch. You always want to breathe when you're stretching. That helps the nervous system release the tension in those muscles. And maybe take a breath in and just reach towards the sky, reaching to your level, halfway up or all the way up, one arm or both arms. And release. Maybe hold on to your chair and just lift your heart up, lift your eyes up, and just get this nice stretch through the front of the heart, the rib cage. And drop your chin down and just gently round through the upper back, breathing into the back of the neck, the shoulders. Good. And maybe take an arm across the body, stretching the back of the shoulder. And I'm holding onto my elbow. You can hold on to whatever you can easily reach, comfortably reach. If you're able to do the other side, try the other side. Breathe into it. Breathe into the belly, the ribs, the chest. Good. And let that go. And now we're just going to take a moment to simply return to our breath. Your eyes can be open or closed, whatever feels more grounding to you. Checking in with your breath. Does it feel freer? Does it feel deeper? Checking in with your body. Does it feel more awake, energized, stronger, more relaxed? Checking in with your mood. Maybe your mood has improved a bit. A little less stress, a little more joy. And then maybe placing a hand over your heart, and connecting to the beating of your heart. If you can sense that rhythm, just connect to that rhythm of life within. And perhaps acknowledging what fills your heart today with gratitude. And with a deep breath in, invite this gratitude to fill your body, your heart, your mind, your spirit. And with a deep breath out, invite this gratitude to lead you back into your day with peace, strength, compassion, and ease. And I honor each of you for joining me today, for playing in this practice, and for moving in your body's way. I hope you enjoyed it. I saw some smiles. That was great to see. So thank you so much for joining me today.